cheetahs, 2 boys and a female. Cheetahs running are the most graceful thing you've ever seen. Cheetahs on tables are the klutziest thing you've ever seen. And you should see a cheetah try to go upstairs. It is hysterically funny. We have a new boy coming, and I was really hoping he would be here by now, but he is actually scheduled to arrive on the 3rd of next month. So the cheetah is the most specialized of the cats. Cheetahs are made to run. When this guy takes off, 3 strides, he's doing 45 miles an hour, and in 4 seconds, he's up to 70. Everything about the cheetah is made for speed. Small aerodynamic head, unbelievably flexible spine. When this cat runs, from the time the back toes leave the ground to the front toes touch down, he covers 20 feet per stride. Think of the size of a horse. A horse's average stride is 12 feet. This cat, 20. Half the time, all 4 feet leave the ground. The rest of the time, 1 foot touches down per stride. So he's literally flying. An exercise I always tell the boys and girls at the school, go outside, mark out a line that's 97 feet long. See how long it takes you to run 97 feet. It takes him a second. He has a long tail, and if you can feel the bones in his tail, the cheetah's tail is not round, it's flat. So when he's running, he uses that tail as a rudder. He swings it from the left to the right to help us keep his balance. He has an enlarged heart for pumping blood, huge lungs for bringing in lots of air. So all this combines to make the cheetah the fastest land mammal, but they're definitely a sprinter. He can only run for 30 seconds. He doesn't bring down his prey in 30 seconds of chase. His heart rate is so fast, his body temperature is so hot that he has to stop, lay down, and rest for at least 20 minutes. But in that 30-second sprint, he's just covered 1/4 of a mile. Now, the cheetah differs from all the other cats. Cats generally have a green gold eye with a reflective backing. All cats are nighttime hunters. The cat is active at night. Every cat except cheetahs. Cheetahs are strictly daytime hunters. And that's because of lions. Lions love to kill cheetah. So many generations ago, the cheetah figured out that the lion hunts at night, the lion sleeps during the day. So if this guy hunts in the daytime and hides at night, he won't meet as many lions and he'll live longer. So the black lines that go from his eyes down to his mouth are what we call a tear mark. And the cheetah comes with built-in sunglasses. So those black lines keep the sun's glare out of his eyes. If you're watching the football playoffs, the black grease the players put under their eyes, did you know they copied it from the cheetah? The cheetah also uses those tear marks when he's hunting. Cheetahs do not climb up high in trees like leopards do, but you'll find them on a low branch, on a termite mound, on a low rock, just high enough to scan the horizon, looking for lion, looking for prey. So he'll use those tear marks like a sight on a gun. He'll sight down the lines to bring his prey into focus. He can see movement 2 miles in the distance, so they're pretty amazing. The other major difference between the cheetah and the other cats is the claw. And as Kgosi's walking, you can probably hear him clicking on the table. All cats have claws that retract. Your cat can put its claws in, pull them out. Every cat can retract and extend its claws except the cheetah. Cheetahs have dog claws. They are out all the time. Now he can actually extend his claws further out, but he does not have that sheath of skin that the cat has, so he cannot pull his claws all the way in. He uses those claws when he's running, kind of like the cleats on the bottom of a football shoe to give him added traction. He even has like a tire tread pattern on his pads. Adaptation is very, very interesting. I was in South Africa this summer, and I was at 2 private preserves that no longer have lion. The lion and the hyena are no longer in the preserves, but they have cheetahs. And they've been noticing that with the lion gone, their cheetah are actually hunting at night, and their cheetah are hunting by stealth instead of speed. So this is definitely an adaptation of the cheetah to be able to survive where there are lions. That's current. That's current. He doesn't like the microphone a whole lot.
It makes sounds.
The cheetah and the mountain lion are the largest of the purring cats. The cats that belong to Panthera, the lion, tiger, leopard, and jaguar, are roaring cats. The roaring cats cannot purr. The purring cats cannot roar. So the cheetah and mountain lion are the largest of the purring cats. The leopard is the smallest of the roaring cats. Now, those of you who have met Kgosi in the past know that he is what is called a king cheetah. And genetically, the king cheetah is like all other cheetahs except for the coat pattern. Instead of the traditional cheetah spots, the king has, as one little boy said, racing stripes. So it is a recessive gene. Just as some of you in the room have blue eyes instead of brown eyes, this is not a subspecies, it's not a hybrid, it is a cheetah, just a cheetah with a different coat pattern. Extremely rare. There have only been 35 kings ever seen in the wild. They have been found in South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Botswana. So this is not a man-made animal like the liger is. It does exist in the wild, just extremely rare. Right now, I'm sorry? Liger? Do you know, a liger is a cross between a lion and a tiger, which would never occur in the wild, but in captivity, people are producing ligers. All cheetah right now are in big trouble. In the last in the last century, we have lost 90% of the cheetah population in Africa. 100 years ago, there were 100,000 cheetah living in Africa. Today, there's about 10,000. The ranchers in Africa are currently killing about 1,000 cheetah a year. So you're looking at an animal that's going extinct, which is pretty sad because this is one amazing animal. So we do work with groups like the Cheetah Conservation Fund in Namibia, Cheetah Conservation Botswana, the Wild Cheetah Management Program in South Africa. All groups working very hard, teaching non-lethal predator control, ways we can live with these animals without erasing them from the face of the planet. My cheetahs in the past 15 years have raised over $2 million that's gone directly to wild cheetah conservation. So these guys are pretty amazing ambassadors. You're supposed to look that way, Coast Man? He says, I am a cat, you know, I do the opposite of what you want me to do. Sometimes people ask why he has his hackles up on his shoulders. That is hair. When the cheetah is born, it has a mane that goes from its neck to the base of its tail. As the cheetah matures, the mane falls out. One little boy said Kgosi has a mohawk. So it's not hackles, it's just hair.
Okay, so it's meant to make them look like a honey badger, isn't it?
Yes. The comment was about the honey badger. If you look at baby cheetahs, that whole mane along their back is white. And it's thought to make them resemble a honey badger, which is a very aggressive little animal, and prevent them from being killed.